Suaste, and welcome everyone. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of Brahmic scripts, a family of writing systems mainly used for Southeast and South Asian languages. It's truly one of the most diverse and visually unique script families out there. I decided to begin with the Khmer writing system. But why Khmer specifically when I could have started with various systems like Devanagari, Sinhala, Tibetan, or any other Abugida derived from Brahmi? Well, the thing is, Khmer is often described as the world's largest alphabet. It even won the Guinness World Record for this. We will discuss this claim later in the video and perhaps show that there are a few misconceptions about this topic. Anyway, first of all, where is the script used? And for what languages? Well, its primary use is being the official script of Cambodia, where it is used mainly for the Khmer language. Its secondary use is for classical sacred languages like Pali and Sanskrit. Now let's try to understand how this incredible writing system works. The core of this script is, of course, the set of 33 basic consonants. Fun fact, there are exactly as many of these as there are letters in Georgian, Russian, Ukrainian, Amazigh, and several other scripts. Let us, however, not be distracted from the topic of this video. It should be noted that the word consonants in this context is a simplification, given that all of these symbols have an inherent vowel that depends on the group they are in. This concept is crucial for understanding how Khmer works. The blue characters are members of the A series, while the red ones are in the O series. It's also worth mentioning that in Old Khmer, the distinction between these two series was not quite in the inherent vowels, but rather in the fact that the red series was a set of voiced consonants in contrast to their unvoiced blue counterparts. For instance, this lift stands for ka, while this one used to stand for ga. However, in modern Khmer, this feature is lost. All right, let's quickly listen to the modern pronunciation of all of these.
Có, khó, cơ, khơ, ngờ, chó, chó, chớ, chớ, nhờ, đó, thó, đơ, thơ, nọ, tó, thó, tớ, thơ, nở, bó, phó, pơ, phơ, mở, dơ, rơ, lơ, vơ, sọ, hò, ló, ỏ.
And we're done with the base of the script. Another essential concept of the Khmer script are the sub-consonants, or the feet of the letters, as they are called in Khmer itself. Every single basic consonant except for la has a subscript version. They are used when a consonant cluster is necessary. I've explained what consonant clusters are in the previous episode about the Japanese writing systems, so a quick example should be enough. Notice how, in the phrase Chong Aksa, there's a subscript S under the letter Ka. Together they form a cluster Xa, rather than two syllables Kasa. Okay, now notice that La is not the only unique basic consonant, given that it can only be written as an independent letter. As you might have noticed, Da and Ta have identical subscript forms. This isn't a mistake. This symbol can mean both sounds depending on the position inside a word. Ro is also somewhat special because its sub-consonant version is sort of written from right to left, while the overall direction of the script is, of course, from left to right. But that's not it. There are also these 12 additional consonants. Two of them, Sha and Sa, are obsolete in modern Khmer, while the other 10, Na, Pa, Ma, La, Ga, Fa, Ja, Go, Fo, Jo, are sort of additional sounds, mainly used for French and Thai loanwords. But a rich consonant system is not all there is to Khmer. Its vowel system is also rather complex. Let's begin the discussion of Khmer vowels with the independent ones. A, O, U, Ow. Re, li, a, I, ow, ow. Now notice, how OA is colored gray because it is a historical letter that is replaced with this combination in modern Khmer. And that's it in terms of independent letters of this script. But only 59 independent letters is not all there is to Khmer, is it? Of course it's not. There are also these 16 dependent vowels that can only be used as modifications for consonants. Remember how I said that getting how the basic consonants are divided into the A series and the O series is very important for understanding of this script? Well, it's mainly because of these symbols. Basically, what they do is that they replace the consonant's inherent vowel with their own vowel. Only 3 of these always mean the same sound, indefinite of the series, while the remaining 13 add different vowel sounds depending on what type of a consonant they modify. Pronouncing all of them would be too confusing, so I hope that the table is enough. Are you kidding me? Even all of this is not all of the Khmer characters? Turns out, it's not. There are also more than 20 different diacritical symbols that transform the sounds of consonants even further, and they also function differently with the A series and the O series consonants. All right, let's only cover the 8 main ones that change the behavior of letters in the end of a word. For the sake of completeness, here are the remaining 13 diacritical signs. But just as a table from Wikipedia to not waste too much time on these. They are not as important anyway, unless you want to learn the Khmer script specifically to read Pali and Sanskrit. And surprisingly, I think now, it's safe to say that this is all there is to the Khmer script. Wow, it's been nearly 7 minutes already. Since you're still here, I guess, you wouldn't mind as well learning the Khmer numerals. Okay, remember how in the beginning of the video, I mentioned that there are some misconceptions about the Khmer script's status as the largest alphabet in the world? Well, the thing is, it's not an alphabet. It's an Abugida. More than that, it's not the largest Abugida. For instance, Gez, the script of Ethiopia and Eritrea, uses more than 200 symbols. Of course, Gez and Khmer function in very different ways. However, both are considered Abugidas. To learn more about the topic of the largest writing systems, check out one of our previous videos about the Caucasian Albanian alphabet. Lastly, please subscribe to Tet Cambodia if you want to know more about the Khmer alphabet. His videos are amazing. All right, bye.